Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 38 of this Tennis Manager 2021 save. I'm the Custard Prophet. We're back at the Custard Tennis Academy. Last time out, things were not going well for Jack. He had lost a bunch of games on the trot, and was playing quite poorly, losing to players at his level and worse. Has he managed to pull that around in the next three tournaments? Maybe, but not straight away. The run continued. Let's have a look how he got on. In the Chengdu Open, we had a nice break just to try and put things right in terms of form and get a little bit more training into him. And then we came back. I've gone out to China, playing three tournaments out in China. And you can see we did win in this first match against a Japanese player, Taro Daniel. But we won in three sets. He was ranked 119th in the world, and we just about got through. We then followed that up with a match against the Italian Gianluca Mita. He won 6-4, 6-4, and he was 53rd in the world. So we should have got through to the quarterfinals, but we did not. And that was a Masters 250 event. So then in the next event, in the China Open, we actually, I felt, had an okay draw. In terms of drawing a seed, you can see here we won the first set and then just completely lost our way. 6-4, then 4-6, 1-6. And Ugo Humba, who was the sixth seed, got through. He did quite well actually. Looking at it, he all the way through to the semi-finals. Pretty damn good. So yeah, the form has continued to be bad, and I don't really know why. I think perhaps, if I'm putting my clever hat on, which I rarely do, it may just be, in fact this isn't the clever hat, this is the probably naive and stupid hat, but it may just be that he's kind of in a rut, and I don't know whether this is coded into the game that, you know how when players just keep losing, confidence drops, like in FM, confidence drops, and it's kind of hard to get over that hump, and you just need a victory. And I think for us, we need a victory against a player who is ranked around where we are, because it's been so long since we've won a game like that. So let's see how things went in the Shanghai Open. This is the game we're coming back for today. So you can see things went much better. We played finally a player who was actually a little bit better than us, and we did our absolute best to lose this match. It was excruciatingly disappointing in places to watch. We won 7-6, 7-6, but the second set we were way up. We had a match point way before, and we went all the way through to 7-6 because we just kept giving up the chances. We got through that match and played Gael Monfils next up. Okay, he's 80th in the world, but he's not a bad player. We smashed him 6-2, 6-4. So I'm hoping things have turned a corner. We'll find out today, because we're playing Daniil Medvedev of Russia, third in the world. He is going to be a bit of a challenge. Not expecting a win, but what I am hoping for is us to show a little bit more like our previous form. We'll get into it in a second, but I also just want to show you how Harry's been getting on, who's currently 252nd in the world, so he is really improving. And you can see here, we won't dive into any of these, but a quarter-finalist in Bosnia, in Argentina there, I think he got through to the round of 16, and in today's tournament, he's got knocked out in the first round, but he's got a few matches left over. Las Vegas Open, Hamburg Open, and then that's probably him for the end of the season. So again, he has made some epic sort of improvements, and you'll see here, you know, when he arrived with us, he was, this is this year, so you can see he has really improved from 520th at the start of the year. He's now 252nd. He looks like he's plateaued a little bit, but that's pretty good. And you see here the ranking change by year. This is kind of where we got him. He was well into the thousands. Maybe here is where we got him, and we've managed to push him up to a much better place. And we can include in here, has he actually got a win? He's only won in the lowest ranked tournament, so that is next up for him to get a little bit further in maybe the Pro 80 tournaments where he's playing a lot of his tennis, or even higher. So we'll see whether he can do that. 2 titles, and he's earned 60 grand, which is not really great from the finances point of view. You see there, we've dropped a bit of money because last year we just didn't actually get much back. So this year we're trying to pick up that 10 grand we need to reach the magic 36k, which is kind of what we need to stop us dropping money each time. So let's go and play this match. Hopefully this can give us a bit of cash though. So the tournament winners of the tournament get the total purse is about £500,000. So that would be very nice to get our hands on a good chunk of that. If we get through this, then we get through to the quarterfinals, and that is exciting. So he plays most of the time as a tactician, dictates the pace. So he's going to make it difficult for us. Great. And he's got a big serve. Serve power is basically his big weapon. So yeah, how we're going to get anything out of this, I'm not sure. I don't think playing defensively against someone like this is necessarily going to help, because that is playing right into his strengths. Surely he wants us to play defensively so he can get more and more big hits at us. We want to go attacking. Surely that's what we need to do. Makes sense? Probably not. Yeah, stop with your stories on Insta. Put away your phone. He didn't react to that because he was too busy looking at his phone. Right. Hopefully we have turned a corner and we can start. We've got a good few games lined up. We're playing in Vienna straight after this. We're playing in a few other places. But what we need to do first up is just modify this tactic, because he is going to come at us hard and we need to buy our time when he does come at us by standing a little bit further back. I'm wondering whether, because he is, I'm not quite sure what deviation means. I wonder whether that's just changing things up, whether that's a good idea or a bad idea. So when we're defending, gain time and reposition. Is that a thing? Is this just going defensive? When defending, we'll play on the opponent's weak side. Right, let's see on the forehand, because I reckon we're better able to control that. And with the backhand, we're just going to try and gain some time and just get ourselves back into play. See how this works. Well, maybe not as well as I hoped. As you can see, we are 40-30 down, or 30-40 down. And, well, we've got it to juice. Medvedev's already won up with his serve. I was going to say what Shawnee's, what Jack's been having trouble with recently is the length on his shot, just putting them out. As you can see, Medvedev's not having an issue with that. He's finding the deep shots. Decent rally so far. And Jack has just gone wide. I didn't think that was wide, to be perfectly honest. Well, it's 5-2 and he's got a break on our serve again. It's not been brilliant, really, but what do you expect against a player of this quality? He's forcing us back. Great length on absolutely everything. Oh, what a shot that was. Absolute brilliance. It doesn't matter, does it, when he's this good, though. He's just finding the lines, picking us off. You feel it's just a matter of time now until he just gets this first set in the bag, and we may need to just think again about what we want to do. That's better. Advantage. He's not coming into the net, though. Wonder whether that's something we can make the most of. Oh, that was nicely done. Oh, no. And just took control of the angle. There we go. Lovely return, though, there. That was an absolute corker. And into the net. Easy shot. We've lost that 6-3. There's some very good tennis in it. But what can we do here? So we go a little bit more attacking, as we were talking about earlier. Not quite sure. What does that look like? What's defensive play? Low. I don't like that, really. I mean, you almost want to generate a modified one of these. I don't know whether that's possible to do. Generate a modified game plan that we can play. That might be something we want to do. Because I don't really like any of the game plans that we've got. Why not modify an attacking game plan and a defensive game plan and train those? That sounds like a good idea. Let me know if that's a good idea. That's, yeah, what a wonderful idea that is. Well done me. Well done me. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll congratulate ourselves for that. Right, so we've said we're going to go attacking. It's a nice stadium. I like the look of this a lot. There's a lot of red everywhere. We're in Geneva? No, we're in China. Well, we had our chance. I'd like to be ahead in one of these sets. Come on. What I have been pleased about, really, is that Jack, what he has done, as he does that, hasn't done many of those sort of shots, because he is pretty good at playing those shots. Has been recently. Yeah, I think that, and then we don't have to worry about modifying it. We can just swap between those two and just train those two tactics. That seems like a great idea. Into the net. We've come back all the way to deuce. Nicely done. Advantage. Come on. Come on. Oh, I thought that was so far out. That one was. Deuce. Well, maybe there's a chance here. Spoke too soon, yeah. It's yeah. He's too quick. The man's too quick. And he's got such a strong serve. It's hard to know really how to deal with that. I think maybe working on, what I have been trying to work on is serve placement quite heavily. We look like we're just about to increase that up another point, but maybe the next place to work on, and I don't even think this is a sensible way of going about it, but making sure that we are actually able to return serve quite well. Right. Yeah, it looks like we've been smushed in this. I mean, yeah, fair enough. He is a good player. But 15-40 down, match point. And there it is. He looks annoyed. But what can you say? What can you say? He played well. Not us, but Medvedev. He didn't give us too many chances. He didn't really make too many mistakes. So what we have done is we've got through into the sort of mid-range of the tournament. It's the first time we've done that in ages. We got 17 grand from that, which is pretty massive. So that does give us the money that we need. So any other money we pick up this month, and there's a few matches to go, we will do all right with that. So we'll have a look at the planning just quickly. So we've got the Kremlin Open, which is I think a TEP 250. I don't know why we've got this many tournaments, actually, because I did put a couple in, but I'm sure I didn't put all of these in. But then we got the Promising Final. We'll definitely come back for that, because that was fun. But can we pick up some points in some of these tournaments, and then why have we got the Houston Open right at the end there? I'm sure I didn't say that. mean, that one I can kind of see. That one I don't know why we're going into that, because we need a bit of a break, surely. We can't travel quite this wildly. Or maybe that's what we need. I don't know. Looking at who's in it, and we're not going to be there for long, whatever happens. Oh well. Anyway, folks. I'm going to see if I can do that thing with the training, and then we'll come back. Let me know what you think of that idea. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time, where hopefully we picked up a bunch of money and we are back where we want to be, winning games, getting part of the way through tournaments, and starting to cause a little bit of trouble to those better players. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe. Goodbye.